Added to down. Oh my god, there's an update. I love modern gaming and just how I can't play the games that I own until I download an arbitrary 30 gigabyte update. Okay, we're gonna try an older COD, and I swear to god, if a Call of Duty from 2016 has an update, I'm going to scream. Woo! Let's get a round of applause for a game actually turning on and just wanting to play. That's it. All jokes aside, yeah, we'll play some MWR since we're talking about Modern Warfare 2 anyway. So now that the beta's over, I just kind of wanted to give like my first thoughts, first impressions of the game thus far, and just kind of where I'm sitting with. Did we really get into a match that fast? So I guess we'll do it in the order of like the good, the bad, the ugly. So first off, we'll start with the good. First off, this should go without saying, the graphics on the MW2 game so far are freaking incredible. While sure, they still have that like gritty, realistic feel sort of like the MW 2019 Vanguard graphics. They also have a bit more of like the Black Ops element to it, I'll call it, because, you know, the Modern Warfare games have always kind of just been more like realistic and gray and dull, whereas the Black Ops games have always been really like colorful or whatever. And Modern Warfare 2 definitely like kind of takes some of the elements of like the Cold War color palette and implements it. And in my opinion, this may just be one of the best looking Call of Duties in terms of art direction. It just looks beautiful. Especially when you're playing one of the like bright daytime sunny maps, like it just, oh, all the colors pop, it looks great. All the weapons feel pretty good to... All of the weapons feel like really... Why am I getting freaking smoked, dude? All of the weapons feel like really freaking good to use. And why are you running to... Dude, this is pissing me off. Who the fuck is sweating on a game that is 6 years old? All the weapons feel like pretty good to use. Like, they're all like relatively balanced for the most part. The Lockman sub, though, that gun was a little... I was sniping people from like, you know, marksman rifle range, I'd say. You know, a good 50, 60 meters, no problem with that thing. So it should definitely at least see a few adjustments before the game fully comes out. Finally, I got somebody. Good God. Okay, I'm on a 2. A 3? Oh my God, did I just get into a God lobby? A 4? No way. No way. We're on a bloodthirsty... If SBMM is in this game, then it actually, for once, went in my favor last match. We're on a 7. It may be surprising that I'm listing this as one of the good things about the game, but I like the new perk system. It kind of gives me the vibes of, like, Ghosts in the way that it's nothing like the other Call of Duties. Obviously, it's not anything like Ghost because that game had, like, the perk trees with, like, the different points you could assign to it. But it still kind of gives me that vibe because it's really, like, there's just, like, different tiers to the perks, if that makes sense. Helicopters popping off, jeez. The score streaks are all really good in that game. There's none that really stood out to me as being particularly bad, and the Juggernaut in that game, of course, feels as great as always. I don't really know what else to compliment. I mean, just the game at its core, it feels really good to play, like the movement and everything like that. I like that. The first weekend for the PlayStation-only beta, it was a little mid, but I would say by the second weekend, I don't know if they changed something or if it was something just where I finally got adjusted to the movement, but it felt a lot snappier, a lot quicker, felt like we were moving between animations a lot more fluently. So I would say that it's definitely going in the right direction. If not, it's already like in a good spot. Bad with the game, I would definitely say, is that it heavily caters towards campers and that playstyle. And I've seen a lot of people complaining about the mini-map, and I don't feel as passionate about that as some people do. Like, sure, it's something that could be changed, could go back to the original. Personally, I don't care about it too much, but I'm still going to list it as something under the bad category because it is something that was kind of changed for the sake of changing it. I do think it would be better if we had the OG minimap, but if they keep it the way it is now, I don't see that being a big deal. Vehicles, this is a good thing. I forgot to mention this when I was going over the goods, but the vehicles in this game, like in Ground War, felt amazing. They felt a lot better than the original, like, Warzone MW 2019. In my opinion, they controlled a lot better. Another thing that I'm gonna list under bad, I guess it's not necessarily like a part of the ugly tier, but it's still pretty bad, is I feel like the sprint to fire speed, just something about it feels a little bit clunky when you're going from sprinting to pulling out your gun, because you see in this game you just go boom, boom, just like that. That's how Call of Duty's always been, or at least that's how it was before MW 2019. And after 2019, up through like Cold War and Vanguard, it was definitely a bit slower, and it depended on the attachments you had, but in MW like 2, it's not there. It's not it. You have to come to like a full stop before turning the corner, make sure your gun is fully up and ADS before, you know, you can even have a chance of getting the guy just because of how quick the TTK is. So I would definitely like to see that adjusted in some way, however they gotta do it. Is it likely to happen? Probably not, because I know that's another thing that caters towards new players. When the TTK is quicker, it gives everybody a chance to get kills, versus whereas when it's a lot slower like Cold War, it gives good players a chance to, you know, spin around, shoot him in the face real quick before they end up getting killed. Now, on to the ugly tier. SBMM. Do I need to say more? It needs to just get out of casual Call of Duty. When it comes to the pub matches, it should not be a thing. If you're playing ranked, whatever, you know, you got your silver tier, gold tier, bronze tier, whatever, you can have your SPMM there. But when it comes to the casual play and the casual core experience, SPMM does not belong in there. I posted a video, I believe it was literally just last night, of me raging because of how bad the SPMM was ruining my game just because I did slightly good in the game before. SPMM needs to go. It needs to go. I don't care if little Jimmy gets the game for Christmas and then he's unable to play because everybody's better than him. Too bad. Get good. That's what we all did back in the day, okay? I've been playing this series for over a decade now. Trust me, I didn't just, you know, get good overnight. It takes time, and I didn't have SPMM holding my hand to get good. Like, it's entirely possible to learn the game and get good at it. After only a couple months of playing, sure, the first couple months when I was playing, it was absolutely brutal. I sucked terribly. I was getting destroyed. But then I learned. In fact, you learn a lot quicker when you don't have SPMM holding your hand. And therefore, you start to appreciate the game and love it even more because you know you work to get good at it. Another thing in the ugly tier, Last Stand. Why is Last Stand in the game? And second off, like, why does it only give you 25 XP when you kill them? It gives you a quarter or a fifth of the XP playing TDM for killing somebody in Last Stand, which, I mean, honestly, if they're going into Last Stand and then you're killing them, you should actually get more XP for that. But why is Last Stand in the game?
No Last Stand. Fuck you, Last Stand.
Last Stand should not be in the game. Last Stand does not belong in COD. I can't tell you how annoying it got dealing with players using Last Stand, because you kill them, and you'd be like, oh, they're not actually dead, I have to go kill them again. And I never got killed by anybody in Last Stand, but it's just the thing where it distracts you, like, oh, now I gotta go kill them, and by the time you kill them, another enemy is on your ass because they heard the gunshots going off. So then you get killed. It's just, no Last Stand. Out of anything in the ugly tier, I'm honestly blanking on what else I had to say in the ugly tier just because of how bad these two issues are. SPMM and Last Stand, get rid of both of them. Another thing that I would say goes in the ugly tier is definitely the footsteps. Turn those damn things down. This is like something that happens every single year. Footsteps are always like a big talking point because they're way too loud. It's another thing that caters to the campers, I know, but it's just please turn them down. We don't need to sound like a pack of elephants every time we just try to run around the corner. All in all, though, this game is like pretty freaking amazing. It feels really good to play. If I forgot to add anything post-editing, I'll like add some text right here, or I'll put it down in the description if I don't think of it till later. Yeah, I'd definitely love to hear your guys' thoughts on everything. As always, a shout out to the Patreons, comments for your grandma, and Liberty Tab. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I'll see you guys back here tomorrow at 7. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Stay beautiful and have an amazing day. Peace. Hey, I'm recording this after I finish recording the video, but if videos are like a little weird for the next couple days, there's like a hurricane coming through Florida right now, and I live in Florida, so cross my fingers that like my house doesn't get like destroyed or something. Yeah, I'll still be bringing you guys content as usual. Just wish me luck. I'm sorry if I seemed a little off in this video. First off, it's freaking brutally hot in my room right now. Like, I'm really hot, as you guys know by now. I have a hard time even thinking because like I'm overheating right now. I have like a fan and a little AC unit I can turn on, but I can't have those on during the recording or else you guys would hear it. And then my little siblings have been a pain in the ass all morning. They've been like screaming and being annoying, so yeah, I have a headache from that too. Anyways, I'll let you guys go now. Love you all. Peace.